Jay Griggs, Sowena Property, and we are on tip 8 of Sowena's 12 tips of Christmas, and today we are looking at what's important when buying a property with others. And my starting caveat is that I am not a mortgage broker, I'm not a financial advisor, I am not a solicitor in any way, but I'm just giving you some of the experience that we've got, because currently we are purchasing a property in Grimsby, which is a 6-bed HMO. It has grandfather rights, it has a large garage which can be converted to 2 separate SA units, and we are buying it with 2 investors which are family members. Now, people have strong feelings about this, which is why we put it in one of the 12 tips. We have a lot of this set up. These are a lot of the decisions that we've gone through. And the main thing is, when you're choosing people to JV with, you need to be compatible. They don't have to be family. Some people say, well, I'll never work with family. They don't have to be family, don't have to be friends, but lots of people go into business in family and friends. And the compatibility is really, really important. Do you know, we've used something called wealth dynamics. That gives you your strengths and development areas, not weaknesses, remember. But it's really important that you get to grips with that early on. You also need to know what each of you within that setup is bringing. Now, are you bringing experience? Are you, for example, have you got practical building skills? Do you own a building company? Do you know, maybe you're a lettings manager. Maybe you're a project management. Maybe you've got loads of time, or maybe you've got no ambitions whatsoever to refurbish a property, but you've got money and you like the expertise. The final thing is knowledge, local knowledge, knowledge of what you're doing. Now, the next thing that you need to know is, how are you going to purchase that property? So for us, we've purchased within a limited company. We've set up a specific limited company just to own that property. And then we have got shareholders, and there are 4 shareholders that each bring something different to the party. Also, you need to consider whether the shareholders are in individual names, or one of our shareholders, for example, is a limited company, which makes the overall riding company a layered company, which can throw up issues when you are going for finance. Now, we are financing the property with bridging, so we've had to go through a fairly stringent application process, and it's so important that you get your head to terms right. The shareholders agreement is critical. It has been critical for us. And at this point, I will say it's so important to get legal advice to make sure you get the right documentation in place. Now, the key for the shareholders agreement is highlighting exactly what the roles are, exactly what the aims are for that property, do you know, exactly what the exit routes are for the property, and also the decision-making process, which people say to me, why do you need to know about the decision-making process? You just get in a room, you talk to each other and you make a decision. That's great when everything's going well, but you've got to have a contingency. You put a contingency in place. What happens when there is deadlock? What happens when you cannot make a decision? So far, this property purchase is going really well. Do you know, it's a 4-month purchase. We're really excited about it. There are strengths and weaknesses with everything. I hope that gives you some sort of idea. And I look forward to coming back with day 9, top tip number 9. Take care. Have a great day.